everybody. Happy Memorial Day weekend. I hope you're all thanking a veteran for all that they gave and having a restful weekend with your family. I'm working in my craft room. I've got a project to do for church, and I just thought I would share this with you because I'm going to be doing the same thing, using a different Cricut cartridge for my garden. So we have at church next week a welcome ceremony for new members and whatnot. So I was asked if I would make some little picks that we are going to put into little plants that we're giving to each of the families, welcoming them. So I immediately thought of this beautiful stamp set from Stampin' Up. It's called Field of Flowers. This is the Clearmount set, and I love this flower. It's so pretty, and I really like two-step stamping. Saves a ton of time, and you can change up your colors. So that was the stamp set that I chose. I used my Spellbinders. I used this biggest one here to cut my paper. So let me show you how easily this goes together, and it looks really cute in the little pots that we're giving out. So to save some time, I've gone ahead and I have cut out my Spellbinders shape, and this shape is called Labels 2. Okay, and then I printed out on my computer first the phrase that we wanted to use, and it's called I am the vine, you are the branches, welcome to the USMC family. But I thought that kind of looked plain, so I wanted to jazz it up a bit. And I thought, I'm using this stamp set because it's so cute. I'm using Old Olive, and if you haven't tried one of our new stamp pads, you're really missing out. They are fabulous. They are so juicy. I get such a great impression. It's just wonderful. I really, really like them. So I'm stamping this right over my words, like so. And let me just wipe that off a little bit. I have ink everywhere. Then I'm going to come in, and I chose this obviously because there's the vine, but I am going to, coming in with one of the buds, and I'm using Tempting Turquoise. And I'm really not trying too hard to line this up perfectly. But look how pretty that flower is. It's a mum of some sort, but I just love it. And then I'm using a little center that you could also use right in the center of that, but I'm just using mine to the left. And again, that was using Tempting Turquoise. So I'm going to go back to my Old Olive, and I'm going to just go around the edges. And I like to kind of go back and forth, you know, make it look nice and defined. It also kind of gives it the look of it being mounted or matted on another piece of paper. You know what I mean. So I'm doing that just real quickly. These are little sponges that I just cut into, oh my gosh, not even quarters, a little less than that. And I just take our tab punch and I make a little, you know, handle for it, and then I know the color, so I'm going to have to write on this one, Old Olive. Okay, so I've got my little tag stamped. I've got my phrase. I've got my pretty flowers. I found some just turquoise bling from my local craft store. I'm going to take one of these and just put it in the center of the flower, because you always have to have a little bit of bling, little bling. Then I got these, you're going to need these tongue depressors, and I actually got these from my pediatrician. So thank you. But you can pick them up at the craft store. That's not a big deal. And you're also going to need your handy dandy hot glue gun. And I'm just going to glue the end of this like so. And I just recently got this glue gun. It's called SureBonder. I love it because it's a fine tip one. And I had been using just a regular one for the longest time, and this really I like so much better. The fine tip makes a huge difference. So I'm just going to hot glue gun that onto the back and apply my little, I don't know what to call it, but my sign, I guess. Isn't that cute? And it keeps it nice and clean. But we're not finished yet. Oh no. In this set, there's a little word phrase, and it says, with love. And I'm going to just pick that up, tap it just gently. You don't need to push into these ink pads. Just a light little press and put on my stick, with love. Isn't that cute? And then, well, I'll pretend this is the planter, but it'll just go in the planter like that. I think it turned out really cute, and hopefully, you know, maybe someone will keep it and reuse it for their garden or something. But if not, and it ends up in the trash like I'm sure it will, it's not a big deal. I'm not worried about it. It took all but just a few minutes. So these are all the rest of the ones that I have made, and I will be finishing them up. I've got just a few more to do here. But I just thought those were really sweet, and it's a great little gift if you are welcoming a new baby or new members to your church, whatever the occasion may be. Sometimes, you know, it really is the thought. You don't have to spend a lot of money, but these are cute. And I'm going to be making some for my garden too. But again, this is using Field of Flowers. It's two-step stamping from Stampin' Up! And I just love this set, so I can't wait to make some cards with it. And that is my super simple Sunday project for you today, this Memorial weekend. I hope that gives you some ideas and that you all have a wonderful weekend. If you have any comments or questions, just leave me a comment below and I will get back to you. But I just love that. With love. Super cute, super easy, and tons of fun. All right, guys, have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.